one of the few things that just really pisses me off about trying to live on your own and do all the stuff that I would honestly like to do, it's becoming more and more stupid for me each day. And that's only because 9 times out of 10, I got a crappy job, I got a somewhat crappy life, just a little bit, not entirely, but at the same time, it just really screams, why does God or any celestial being fucking hate me? Because you know what? I know I'm not freaking emo, and I know for a fact that I honestly wish that the rest of this world just stopped acting so goddamn stupid. I mean, seriously, between all the dumb shit of the Trump election, between all the dumb shit of people trying to acclimate for social justice, which I feel like, again, is a very stupid ass topic to even have, when half of the fucking population on this crazy ass planet we call Earth, people basically cannot help themselves but try to keep, oh my god, I gotta act like a goddamn idiot, and I gotta whine, cry, scream, shout, and act like a general fucking retard since I was, I don't know, 3 years old. And one of my biggest problems with that is that people nowadays, and that includes college students, or even people in my generation, needs to learn to grow the fuck up. You need to stop acting like the world owes you shit. Because trust me, I know it sucks as all fucking get out when it comes down to you having a life that really, really seems like it's fucked up. When you got bills to pay, kids to support, a house, car note, car payments, all that type of stuff. When you got shit like everyday occurrences, when you got shit like that to pay for, why would anybody try to rush themselves off to acting like this world owes them fucking something? It doesn't. God didn't create this fucking place so all you special people can get whatever the hell you want. Because when you step out into the real world and see how rough it is, because hell, I'm one of those people who actually do have to deal with the rough shit of this retarded ass planet. I want, for one thing, people to recognize and not act like everything is going to be handed to you on a silver fucking plate. Because one, I'm going to school as well, and for two, I got a job. May not be the most perfect job on the fucking planet, but I have it. But at the same time, I'm trying to work my ass off so I can better myself, so I can better my fucking existence. I call a freaking human being a human being. I don't think about color, race, ethnicity, or any of that bullshit, because at the end of the day, the shit doesn't matter. You're human, and honestly, if you really want to show your true colors, at least try to work your ass out there and show how much of a man, of a woman you really are. Because if you don't, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass so many times over. Trust me, I've had to go through the same bullshit too. And it doesn't even really help out as much that for a person like me, I got to deal with this bullshit. And honestly, as far as the whole white guilt bullshit goes, people of Caucasian ethnicity, whether you're of British descent, Irish descent, or Russian or whatever descent you're hail from, don't even bother trying to be little Mr. and Mrs. White guilt, because you have nothing to feel guilty over. You don't have to reap the sins of your past ancestors. You don't. You don't, whether they were descendants of people who were originally a part of the KKK or people that were originally part of the whole plantation bullshit. People who originally did that type of shit, you don't have to take part in it. It has nothing to do with you. Why? Because A, you were born years after that bullshit happened. You do not have to reap the same sins as those who came before. People who are still alive or possibly who are living far beyond where they should be, but it should be reaping the sins of that. Right now, you don't have to. It has nothing to do with you. And yes, is it still racist today that people act the way they do? Yes, and that's only because 9 times out of 10, people can't fucking help themselves. They just can't. They can't help the fact, they cannot help who they are or what they will become. They can't help it. They just enjoy trying to piss on each other, like step on each other's toes as much as they can, and even go out of their way and say, oh my gosh, every single one of these social justice people, every single one of these social justice people are a pain in the ass and all that, and that's true, they are. And that's only because at best, most of them don't even have a fucking clue why they're doing this shit, which is ridiculous. It's a fad. They're jumping on a fad for the sake of a fad, which I feel like is not necessary. You are a part of one of the very few races on this planet that is actually trying to do something with the rest of this fucking planet. Yes, we still have a shit ton of problems, but guess what? Half of those problems were caused by assholes. Were caused by assholes who didn't give a damn when they first started, when they first hopped their ass into this country. They didn't give a fuck. They never will. And why? Because to them, money, power, prestige, those are basically the main big threes that everybody seemed to care about. And honestly, as a person that's honestly trying to do something better with my existence, it's going to keep becoming more and more stupid for me. And I feel like it's not really worth it. It really ain't. The reason I'm making this little video is because 2 reasons: I'm bored and I need something to do since A, trying to find a job out here in Michigan or even in Grand Rapids is a pain in the ass. So I'm just doing it just for shits and giggles, because I don't know what sort of talent I have or what sort of advice I can give. But I am at least trying, damn it, because there's nothing for me I don't think I can fully do compared to all the other talent people I have in my bloodline. So that's all I wanted to say. And thank you for listening. For anybody who does watch this nonsense, thank you anyway. Bye-bye.